That's a rep, dude.
Do you want
That
the
is
big
100%.
league? Do you want the big league answer? Because I think the big league answer is that counts in like that's still a grab. Like it's not a grab. Right?
It's 100% a grab because I have no business talking to them.
But I think you can also get to the point, what I'm talking about, where you could count. Like it's like where you say there's only so many perfect movies. Like you go, I just put a very high standard on a totally obscure dig grab, which I think you are also capable of a totally obscure. Gym, work, comedy, art, shit, friends. That ain't totally obscure to me. That ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not.
We're not
like,
saying obscure, but when.
But it's
the original question.
Yeah.
Is
by the way,
how many times
welcome back to the Baby Shower. This is the best.
First of all, I'm glad we're potting right now
Yeah.
because we need to get that last episode out of the top, the first result, because it was a heater of an episode, and some of the stuff. Yeah, some of the stuff we were saying towards the end there. Don't want Mama Mills hearing it.
Yeah, Bergio's loving it again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude!
Did he watch the whole thing?
Revenge did. Yeah.
Revenge.
How many of these girls are meeting up?
No, but here's I consider going up and talking like a rep, right?
Right, just like a rep.
A rep. Okay. I consider that talking to anyone that you aren't naturally talking to. I think if a guy introduces you to a girl,
because that's
not a rep.
Right.
That's not a rep. You didn't go out of your comfort zone. But if a girl is at a comedy show that you're performing at, everyone's filtering out.
Yeah.
And you go up and talk to her. Go up and talk to her. Not she goes up to you and says, "Hey, I thought that was really funny. Like, I'm Christy."
That's still a rep, though, in the sense that you get to talk to, if you're talking about, like, talking to ladies.
Right, but it's not, there's no willpower. Maybe the difference is willpower. Do you have to exert any willpower?
That's why I think, okay, right, and I agree with you, that is a rep.
Yes.
That's why, but I do think the way, because you asked me kind of a funny question. You were like, what's your rate of going up?
How often are you,
When I think of it in my head, I think of, like, times that I am literally completely unknown to me, like not in the flow of my life.
But you're walking down the street. So the whole walking down the street thing, you're walking down the street. That's in the flow of your life.
But I would say, like, to me, I would say, like, flow of my life is like, is it at work? Is it at the gym? Is it at places, the like coffee shops I frequent?
Right.
Like, or am I out on Nantucket? Like,
but the gym, let me put.
I think that to me is the most, because I don't know how it happens.
Yes,
to
there's
you,
levels of difficulty and will. Once again, you have to exert a different level of willpower.
And I like the top. So that's when I think of it. I think of, am I Matt? Have you gone out of your way to do the really, really go to failure once in a while? But
let me put it this way: you have no business talking to a girl at you're like the gym.
Yeah.
If a girl's lifting weights and she goes to the water fountain and you go over to the water, first of all, I don't condone talking to girls at the gym.
This is almost an impossibility, but right.
That counts towards a rep.
Yes.
Because you had no business talking to them. It's not like you're running around the gym talking to everyone. At work, that's a little bit like, because you're talking to people, you have business talking to them. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a coworker. Hey, how's it going? What group are you in? This and that.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's easy because there's no real failure,
Yeah.
But if you talk to a girl at the gym or on the street or at the bar, would you consider talking to a girl at a bar a rep? No.
No,
really?
No, rep I would, because I'm giving you this. I think that those are reps. Would I really call that like a...
You don't feel good after doing it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go like, oh, I grabbed
just what I do.
Yeah.
Just what I do.
I don't know if I'd be like, oh, that was a dig grab. I don't know if I
Yeah,
would.
you would,
No,
dude.
I wouldn't come in here and tell
You'd
you
come
about
in
it.
and tell me about.
No, I would need a surefire dig grab.
Have you gotten dig grabs you haven't told me about?
Oh yeah.
Where it's just in the normal course
well,
of your
I got dig in front of you at that
supposed-
one bar from that one girl.
Yeah, I would consider that a rep. Yes, I know.
Ages
Yeah,
ago. Yeah, rep. Sure. Yeah.
and that's a dig grab.
Is that a dig?
You didn't
grab?
tell anyone about that. You didn't go, "Hey, I grabbed dig."
It
You
was a
didn't go
dig
to
grab. No,
yeah,
it was
all
definitely.
right.
It was.
Here we go.
It was
Thank you.
definitionally a dig grab. Is it what I think of when I think of dig grabs? No. I don't think like, oh, I got this girl's number at a bar. I mean, I don't go to bars a lot anymore. But I wouldn't really think that. Or I wouldn't if someone was like, hey, let's set you up, you know, or you met a girl.
A setup is different than a bar. A bar.
Yes and no. Like everyone at a bar is like drunk, like handing out their numbers to people, you know?
Yeah, but you still have to exert willpower. There's still a level of failure.
Depends
if you get
on the
set
bar,
up with a
too.
friend,
Like, what are we talking about?
If you get set up with a friend, of course.
like what type of bar, too, you know? Are we talking about here?
Should we get T-shirts that say 13-step dig grab? Not less than, and it's like a carrot.
Yeah. Less than, oh my God, like all
less
the types
than
of
street
dig grabs.
dig grab, yeah. Hierarchy of dig grab.
I would say that like, let's call it like the constitutional, I like this, like the public parks.
Yes.
Public spaces are my top level dig grabs. If you grab a dig in like like
We're
you guys were
making
sitting in your
T-shirts.
skits, a public park, a square. You grab a dig in a town square. That is a different dig grab, okay, than like a dig grab at a drunk bar where girl goes, yeah, oh my God, here's my Instagram hand.
What about at dinner? What about at dinner? People aren't drunk. Everyone's sitting down.
And you're
That's
getting
a high
someone
level.
else's.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's a high level.
That's pretty high. I don't think it's town square. Still pretty high. Like a park, library dig grab, top level. Because, like, that's...
Airport.
Oh, sky high.
But
Airport's a fucking good one, dude.
airport terminal is good. If they're sitting next to you, not as good. Because it's a captive audience.
Great point. If it's a dig grab on the airplane, that's a little... Yes.
Now, if it's a different row, it bumps it up back to...
different row is
right.
insane.
You're coming back from the bathroom.
Yes. Dude.
Hey, miss. Could I get you a drink? Could I get you any water, any peanuts?
You hit her fucking ding.
Yeah.
Miss, I saw your... Yeah. Well, your light's on. Dude, airport...
That would be a funny move. You see a hot girl, you go up to her row, you hit the call button, and you go back to your just to mess with her. You don't say anything.
And then you get the lady in on it, and she comes down with the cart, and she
Right.
goes, Miss, this guy over here says he needs your dig.
He wanted to send
Or
some
you need
peanuts your
his-
way.
Yeah. Or what about if it's like you said, the man says that you need his dig.
Right. Here's his dig.
Yeah, and she hears his.
Why don't you take down my number?
Why don't you
And
take
I'm
down
wearing
my
the
number?
and I'm wearing the hierarchy of dig grab T-shirt.
Okay, Miller,
We're making
100%
hierarchy of
making
dig.
hierarchy
Yes.
of dig grab.
We got.
100%.
I'll create
And I
like a
think-
Google sheet and we can modify.
Yeah, like coffee shop, gym, those are lower. They're not, again, this
I'm
is
thinking
kind of
it's
more
you
like,
could almost do like a food pyramid.
right, with like in the flow of your life is a
Yes.
little, like a Venn diagram. Those are a little
Right.
lower down.
Right.
Right. And then you got
But
up here,
drunk bar way down low.
way down low.
1 point.
Right. We're like way down. That might not even count.
Friendsgiving. Very easy.
Oh, Friendsgiving is maybe the easiest place to
Yeah.
get. It's hard. It's actually be harder to walk out of there without someone's
Right.
number.
To get denied,
Guys and
getting
girls.
denied from a dig grab is extremely hard. At a Friendsgiving, you have to be like,
Yeah, because your
You have to be
buddies
saying
are
crazy
sitting there.
things, yes.
Yeah, the lady would have to be like, I'm going to make this guy
Sunday
look like
dins.
a dick.
Sunday dins, incredibly easy to
Yeah,
grab.
I have
dig.
everyone's number at Sunday Dins. Already.
I'm gonna go.
I'm trying
dude,
to think of the
I gotta
top.
go to Someday Dins and try to
Trying to
get a
think of
ditch
the-
grab in front of everyone because everyone would know
Oh my god,
that
there
it's a
would be
ditch grab
crying if you did a ditch grab
in front of everyone.
at Sunday Dins.
It's like everyone's watching TV. It's completely silent. I go, hey, Marissa, how about I get your number?
yo, shh, we're watching the movie, dude.
Yeah, but let me get your number really quick.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
God,
gotta do
I would
hierarchy
die,
of ditch
dude.
grab.
I would die, dude. What do you think?
Sporting event,
That's what I'm saying. Let's get it up. Let's keep talking about. Great. That's high.
like a baseball game.
High.
It's a hot spot to get
That's
a ditch grab. It's
Great
I think it's kind of
ditch.
it's almost, I don't want to say easy.
Well, it depends. Like concert, much lower. Right.
Here's the thing about the
Like, if you're
sporting
like the
event: the
Knick
ladies
game,
are
that's
typically
tough.
bored at the sporting event, anyways.
Yeah, but they're
They would
usually
love
with
it.
someone. Like that's like they're probably like
Right.
there's enough of a you have to like kind of infiltrate because they're going to be with a group. They're probably going to be staying tight.
During a date is actually probably the highest ditch grab. A
Yeah,
guy
well,
goes
like
to
a
the
date,
bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how that's probably happening pretty often because guys aren't going to necessarily know, or chicks if they're grabbing ditch off a guy. Who, if they're on a date, and now if you do it when someone's on a date, that's
That's what
messed up.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
the
I
guy
don't
goes
think
to the
you should do
bathroom and
that.
you go up to her. You go, hey, listen.
That's just toxic. I would, but if you,
I've heard stories of a couple of girls. I
Really?
know girls that have. A guy will come up and talk to them, like as they're waiting for their date.
okay, because they don't know though.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's a tough one. I would say like
Carnival.
food stand,
Yeah. A fair.
fair ditch grab is like, I mean, is there anything better than a fair ditch grab? Do you ride the Ferris
You want to go
wheel?
get some fried dough?
Fair ditch grab is really nice.
Right. Candy
dude.
apple. You got a candy apple in your hand.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Transportation, like if you ever
TSA line.
ever get ditch on the
TSA
subway.
line.
Yeah. If you ever get ditch on the subway.
Subway.
Not the highest of highs, but it's
Right.
mid. It's like I think it's like a mid tier. Again, I think public locations are really impressive.
Right.
That's the top impress. Like just
think
to
the
me,
all-time-
like Rockefeller Center.
right.
You just grab Didge. Come on, that's expert.
I don't know if there's a more top level ditch grab though than like you walk by each other on the street,
Right.
and then you turn around and grab her ditch.
Yeah, that's almost. That's
I don't know
almost,
of any of a more difficult situation.
That's almost the most cavalier. Like, yeah, I'm trying to think. That's cavalier digital.
we gotta have hierarchy, and Cavalier is the highest. A Cavalier.
That shit's like raw heroin. Like that's like
Yes.
shooting heroin into your arm.
Yes.
Like the inappropriate, like the difficult, like.
To have to go.
Hey, stop! You know, like it's so aggressive.
To have to go into a jog towards the ditch grab.
This is why when it happened to me earlier today, I almost did it today. You can't literally. So the girl came past me. This is actually what happened.
Yeah.
And my brain went, "Oh my god!" Like, whoa, that girl is gorgeous, beautiful, very voluptuous. Let's just say that. And then I realized she was ethnic, like very exotic. I was like, God, this girl tan. I was like, this girl's really good looking.
Yeah.
And I kind of like spun around. And then she crossed the street, and I kind of was like, all right, wait a second. Started taking pictures of the church, and I was like, all right, maybe I'll cross the street, right? You can't, like, literally jog after. But you do see guys do that.
What do you think about the I actually thought of a line
Yeah.
for the street.
The streets, so...
You walk by each other, you turn around, you go up to her,
Yeah.
you go, did you just walk by me?
That's actually so funny and stupid.
And you didn't say hi? I can't
I
believe
think that's actually pretty good.
I can't believe you just walked by me and didn't say hi.
That's
how rude of you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to use that. You have to do that fast, though.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just walked by me. And
Did you just walk by me and you didn't say hi? What the fuck?
I can't believe it. I was doing this thing where I think this is the way I think you have to just wait for...
You fall in front of them.
Yeah, you have to try to make it seem like you end up on the same line.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they don't know that you just walked by them. They just think like, oh, look, we ended up on the same line, you know?
What do you mean line?
Like
in a coffee shop or something.
Seem right. Like the reason why is not that you just walk by them. You kind of sneak into the flow of their life. But I just walked by you, right? They don't know, you know? Maybe you reveal that later. And then that's kind of a cute. They're like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You're kind of silly guy. But I would say, I would say public locations. Because that's so out of the...
Elevator?
Oh, man. Elevator.
The thing about the elevator is they have to move extremely quickly.
Yeah, that's a time-sensitive grab.
What you have to do is you have to push all the buttons and then start talking to her.
That's actually so funny.
That would be killer.
That would be so killer. I think someone would laugh.
She would have to laugh.
Did, yeah.
Oops, sorry. So what's your name?
Yeah, how are you? We've got a minute. So
you're going to the 14th floor? All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, ditch grab. Here's the beauty. I'm going out tonight.
You are
with some buddies.
What's the latest? Like the latest? Is this mix related?
I went to the mix is trying to get into it, but I'm trying.
Because not tonight was another huge hit.
Yeah, not tonight. Well, I went to Paul's Casablanca a weekend ago.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds so fucking hip.
I got a buddy who's the GM there. It's extremely tough. The Fabrizio is the door guy. He's extremely tough. And the only way I get in is because I know the GM went to college with me.
Fabrizio, the door guy. Not tonight, Miller.
Dude, if we had...
Get out of here, dude.
If we had Samaha here and we pulled up pictures of Fabrizio, you'd lose it, dude.
Wait, say it again? I wasn't listening. Fabrizio is your college roommate?
No. My buddy is Connor. He's the GM or the manager of the place. Of Paul's Casablanca.
Yeah.
So we go, and he can't even... He told us, he's like, you guys got to get a bottle if you're coming with 4 dudes.
Yeah. Wait,
and
is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it was me and 3 other dudes.
But not the mix guys.
No. We were at Dumbo House. Dumbo House sucked. So we go, let's go to Paul's Casablanca.
Wait, can I get some of my fresh gear over to Dumbo House?
Anytime.
You're giving me all this shit.
I was there earlier today. I was at Ludlow House working.
I'm trying to get... Well, I guess I did go with you that one time.
Come tomorrow.
But I like... Because, I got a little bit more cash.
What are you doing tomorrow?
To get a meal going.
Me and...
I may come. I got Happel's Pod.
What time?
Like 4 or something?
Yeah, so me and Bramante are going to go to Soho House probably tomorrow.
Soft boy.
We're going to write some of the pickup artist sketches.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we're going to write some pickup lines.
No. We're going to swap pickup lines.
People are gonna just be done with us. Like, we're not even using the lines. I'm using that line today. You're using that line. So
today.
I swear to God, I'm gonna come find you in the street and force you.
Or what are you doing for dinner tonight? Are you going somewhere for dinner?
No.
You want to get dinner after the pod?
Done deal.
And I'll do it on the way. I'll do it to any chick.
Well, let's not go back to my lady at Bua.
We'll go to.
She started all this. That she gave me the cold shoulder, and I had to reevaluate. I had to step up my gear.
Right.
I had to really dig deep. So you were at Dumbo House, and then you're going to go.
And then we let's go to Paul's. We text Connor. He goes, you have to buy an $800 bottle to come over here. And so we go, no problem. We're going. You're going.
This is the Fabrizio.
This is the Fabrizio night. So Fabrizio is there. He's at the door. He's not even giving us the time. He's not even looking our way. We cut line, and he's not even looking at us. And so my buddy Ed organizes all of it.
That's the best name I've ever heard, dude.
His name's Fabrizio. You gotta look him up. He wears
Is he short? Is he tall?
He's tall. He's probably like 50 years old. He has slick back white hair. He wears like snakeskin suits. He's like pretty Italian, you know. He's like a tall Italian guy.
And he's not even saying anything to you.
No, my buddy Ed is kind of facilitating everything because I don't like to. I'm the kind of guy where if we're cutting line,
I hate cutting.
I count him in the back. And I pretend I'm not even with them in a way. I'm kind of looking around.
Right. You're super tall. You don't.
Yeah. I'm like, well, you know. So my buddy Connor comes out.
Yeah.
He gets us in. We sit down, and 3 times throughout the night, 3 different girls came up to me, started talking to me.
Wow. Yeah.
And they go, "So what do you have?"
3 different times.
3 different times. They go, "Do you have anything?" Within 2 minutes of us talking, they go, "Do you have anything?" I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Like, do you have anything else?"
Whoa. What the hell?
I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they go, "Do you have cocaine?"
I was going to say cocaine. I'm so glad. I should have but that was the only thing that came. But anything else is weird. Like, it makes it sound like you, like, conversationally, like, they're like, all right, anything else?
Yeah. So I was like,
cocaine.
I started laughing every single time. I go, no. And what's up with all you guys asking me for cocaine? And I even told him, I go, even if I did have cocaine, what makes you think I'd give it to you? Who the fuck are you?
This place must have been really rocking. If 3 different places asked you for cocaine.
It's a rocking spot.
See, great I would have had cocaine. Like back, if this is there's no way. Like, I would have been like, yeah.
Of course I got cocaine.
Yeah.
Here, now go
and
scurry away.
My buddies would have been like, stop giving cocaine
to these chicks that are going to talk to us for 2 minutes.
And I'd be like, okay, dude, I'm going to call the guy and get more cocaine.
Yeah.
So what happened when you said, did you say no?
Yeah, I go, I don't have cocaine.
Yeah. And they were like,
Yeah, and they like stopped talking to me within like 2 minutes.
See, this is why I can't go down this road. I love this whole, but this is why I can't go down this road. Like these.
Once again, the club scene.
that's
it's more of a club,
right?
I'm not into the club unless you're partaking in the highest level of the club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, that's a great call.
If you got bottle service. Fun. If you're the man, if you're the money, you know, you got your suits on. You're the fucking money.
Yeah, and then you can get a 6 spot.
Yeah.
And
everyone's looking at you.
Then you got room.
Yeah.
And then you can just display your gear.
Yeah. Display your gear.
That's one of the most fun things to do. And if you're really cool, my favorite thing would be to actually have a girlfriend, have a blazing hot lady, and then bring her to the club.
Right.
That's cool to me. I like that.
Where you're dating her, you just bring...
Yeah, no, you're in a relationship, and you're like, let's go have some fun. We'll display gear. It'll be hot.
That is kind of hot.
It'll be sexy.
Man.
We'll go with each other. We're together though. There's nothing's gonna. We're gonna have room. We're not gonna be standing on top.
You'll hit on
other.
some guys. I'll hit on some girls. But you know, just to show strut our stuff out.
Right. We're just gonna feel good about ourselves and look hot together.
That
and then
easily bleeds into like the next step is like polyamorous. Like you do that 3 or 4 times, you guys are hooking up with other people. Because everyone's attracted to that couple too. It's a couple that's so confident in each other.
It's so true.
That they're willing to display.
It's a really dangerous slope.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's the gateway. You're right there. You got to be real. You got to really trust your lady. Let's be honest, right?
Wait, where? Hold on. Where is she? hold, Chrissy. Hold on. Where the? Let me call my wife.
It's so true though, because like. It depends. I would do that. I would for sure do that, but I would really want to know because I do agree with you. I do think people sometimes, like you see a guy like Leo or some of these guys, they're like sometimes, or some of the, I shouldn't say him. I don't know him at all, but you see people at these clubs that are famous and they're hanging out and they're with their like girlfriend. They're like a couple.
Yeah.
But like, you're like, are they just kind of hanging out at the club or are they like, you know, with other people? Because it seems like they're almost like doing what you're doing. It seems like they're almost like, you know.
Or you do the, what's
hooking up with a lot of people, yeah.
What was that movie with Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, and...
That awkward moment.
Where Miles Teller and the girl, they go out together.
Yeah.
And hit on people. They set each other up. They have like a whole system.
Right.
He sets her up with guys. She sets him up with girls.
Do they hook up with those people?
They end up and then they end up falling in love with each other.
Right. So I would even maybe I'd wait even until I was married or like I was like, okay, this is very serious.
Right.
Now I know. Let's go get a sick table somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that shit is fun. I agree with you. Some of it's almost like a sporting event.
It is. It's a peacocking ceremony. It's a peacocking ceremony. Everyone's trying to peek who's the top D.
And you get to listen to sick tunes.
Yeah.
You get to dance a little bit.
It's hot.
Yeah, if you get if your lady's like hot, you want to bring the lady out, let her work the dance floor.
Because the other thing is
what's the point if you're late? If once you're not.
Well, you're getting looks from girls. They go, "Who's this guy?" To have such a hot number. Like you're getting shrapnel too.
Right. You gotta have your game face on. Right.
A Yankees hat down low.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. The
club Yankees hat, just very low. So that people can't tell who you are.
This is my dream. Honestly,
I'm telling you, dude, if you go to a club and you get a bottle and you wear a low hat, people will think you are
100%.
What's his name?
100%. It happened at that fucking comedy club when I wore that hat too low. Yeah.
You got to start wearing low hats.
I was, and then I'll bring it back out. I was, and then people were like, dude, you're due. You know, you got to let the do.
What idiots were telling you that?
No, but this is my
You got to listen to me. I got all the answers. You
said go short. Listen to me. Okay, I want it. But I like, you do like a, I like.
Have you ever thought Buzz? I watched the Beckham doc, dude. Have you watched the Beckham doc?
No, but it looks
it's
pretty
on Netflix.
Badass.
Bro.
Because you know what I saw? That little preview where he goes, David Beckham wants to talk to you or some shit, like when he's at the soccer.
Bro. One of the
what kind
best.
Of was it a ditch grab?
Everything that he does is just so top G.
Yeah,
Everything
he makes
does.
$300 million. No,
even when he was young, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take a little inspo.
What the fuck is that?
Muscle cramp.
Ooh, on a weird muscle.
Pod cramp.
But anyways, yeah, I'm going out tonight. I'm meeting up with a bunch of college people. Ed, Ivy, Isabel, Kristen Calez apparently is in town.
Oh wait. But tell me this what's your top kind of night if you were gonna do something like that? If you go top, because me, you go on top level. I'm going to a Nick.
What's the whole thing?
Nick game. Yeah.
What's the whole thing?
I'm going Nick. I'm getting court. You got to go courtside.
If money's no issue, if you're Leo.
Yeah, if you're putting together a super top level night, doesn't mean you have to spend money like that though, because you could go buy small.
Here's what we're doing.
You could get something easy to eat. I might go to a diner. I might go after the club.
No,
I might go booth. No, I might go booth.
I'm going. Nick game is a good sporting event, but like early sporting event.
Yeah, like 7:15.
Yeah, like 6, 7 o'clock. Yeah, and you're grabbing a tiny bite before.
Okay, now
with like a drink or two. Like
what's that bite?
But just
slice. I want to know places, location, ease to walk, because now you're going to the garden. So help me out. Like, are you meeting the lady pre-garden, or are you meeting her at
You're meeting
the garden?
pre-garden.
Okay, you're meeting pre-garden.
And you're getting like just like a little tizer.
Like a microtizer, you're calling this.
Like not even anything. Like almost
But
nothing.
you're not going to it, right? You're going like you're getting this on
I'm
the go.
not having her meet me at the game, no.
But you're getting this on the go, this microtizer?
No,
what is this?
It's almost kind of like a bar.
Oh, like a chicken finger, like a something quick like that, or a dog.
Like cocktail,
do you
like
get
cocktails.
Oh, you're doing so that's not speedy. You're like getting cocktails somewhere.
Yes. You're getting like one or two cocktails and then like a little bite. Like some like
right, but maybe
not
like
edamame, but like like maybe some scallion pancakes.
Got another t-shirt. Not edamame, but scallion pancakes. Okay. Not edamame, but like scallion pancakes. But are you on the... You're not on the move. So you're... Okay, I think I like that idea. I think I might more like if I could get a lady that wouldn't mind like a we just grab like a dog.
The thing is, you're getting a dog, but you're getting that at the game.
You think maybe that's too... But where are you going to do this? Like the cocktail thing near the garden, or like are you going to get the cocktails somewhere around here and then go to the garden? Because to me, I like to get up by the garden before. I don't want to eat then go to the garden. I want to go up there, then do the microtizer.
If it's a nice place, then fine. But I don't want to be jammed into some place where a thousand people are in there and they're all getting rooty for the game. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so you get a little quick something.
You go to the game.
Right. Boom, game.
Courtside or box?
Yup. Courtside. I don't even think it's a question.
Yeah, you got to go courtside.
Like, yeah, I don't like...
Box with a bunch of celebs, though.
Cool, yeah.
Like, you go box, you got, like, Channing Tatum there. You got, like, Gosling.
You just got your scallion.
Yeah, you got like Chris Rock in there.
Yeah. A box is killer. It's just you can't display.
Yeah, you go courtside. Yeah, you go courtside. And I bring another couple. I go, hey Chappelle, why don't you bring the wife?
Okay, now you're talking. That's the most dynamite thing you brought up.
It's me and Chappelle with the ladies.
Little cup.
Yeah.
Just to feel a little more like you're collaborating, you're bopping. Hey, we're getting the team, some popcorn.
Right.
One person goes. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like bringing an additional.
Yeah.
You got to have a good couple though you like, because that's, you got to have, that's a.
And I'm bringing a star power to get the cameras on me.
Yeah, you're bringing a big gun.
Chappelle.
Yeah. And then you're going, okay. Are you you're going, yeah. Do you eat anything at the game, or are you like, wait, you're going, okay.
I'm waiting for a nice dinner after, like a 10 p.m. dinner.
Okay, so I like this. So you're going to do dinner before you do any of the sick table at the club.
Right. You go
you
Knick game.
You can't really do the opposite, right?
You go Knick game, and then you go sick.
Right.
Like dinner.
And like a sick table, like Italian joint, back of the joint, hip kind of.
Either Italian. I'm also thinking like Japanese, Soho.
Japanese, yeah.
Like sushi or like I don't know about.
But I kind of like a little more
Italian.
mobster.
Italian's fine, yeah.
But like hip, I don't want it to be like too like white tablecloth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's not happening in here.
Right.
I'm not saying that, But
I want there to be paparazzi at the outside. Like they go, oh, this is a hot spot, and I walk in. Just
right. Boom, you got a nice
Tobin. I'm going. Yeah,
yeah. Then you do dins.
Then you do dins.
Right.
And here's the thing, maybe
dessert, cappuccinos.
At dins, maybe we have a different couple join us. Not the same. You go different couple.
Wait, no, you don't sub out the couple you're with, though. No, you add a couple.
Because they got stuff. Oh, maybe you add a couple.
I think
either
you add
or
a couple
sub, yeah.
sick. Vanessa and Trevor are meeting us at Din's.
Yeah.
They can't do
They
the game.
couldn't do the game, but they're going to meet us at dinner.
That's the coolest thing. Continuously adding people, because then when you get to the club, I think you finish it off with the last of the Yahoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I love that too, because you know what too? You get a little more vivacious zhuzh at Din.
Yeah.
Now you got more of a big table.
There should always be a constant injection of excitement. Where they go, oh, we're going to see Trevor. Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
He comes in hot. Let me go. Yeah.
Oh, Steven's going to meet us at the club. Oh, sweet. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Boom. He's ready.
Right.
So then how long do you stay at Din's?
Din's, you do like hour 15, hour 30. Just dinner, dessert.
Right.
Maybe a cappuccino at the end.
Yeah, by like
an espresso
11:30 or midnight.
11:30 or midnight.
We're
going to our first club.
Okay, right. You go club right away.
Club right away.
You have money. You don't need to loser it up.
Right.
Right.
So you go to club.
You go fucking XL, Uber XL.
Uber XL to the club, straight to the front of the line.
Right.
Hey, Monroe, how's it going, man?
Boom.
He lets us in. He's like, you're with Screech? And I go, yeah, we're with fucking Screech.
Right, so this is nice. So by like 12:15, you're displaying gear. You're in a sick spot.
Right.
So you could call it at like 1:30 too, if you're a loser like me.
Right.
And you just get tired, you have enough money, you're not trying to prove anything.
Right.
I'm going home. But I got my moves in. But you're saying, I think what you're gonna say is probably, well, why don't you say you're gonna?
I think, and I don't know whether this is too played out.
Right.
But at like 2:00, you have a table at the box.
You go to a different spot, or can it be any spot, or you just think
it doesn't necessarily need to be the box, but some place where there's a show going on.
Love it. Right. So then you work in a show atmosphere.
Right.
So you could go Yaz if it's super nice.
Burlesque, like dancers, some like...
Yeah, you want a little bit of a rowdy bacchanal, though.
Right.
You don't want it to be too...
Sword swallowing, something.
You want an escalation.
Yes.
I don't want it right. If I go to some weenie jazz spot... No, I need one more... Right, like a bop burlesque. Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
And you got to do that after the first club. You really can't do the other. Right.
No.
So then you go to the final.
To the finale.
Right. And which hopefully have some dance. Because if I'm going to go out again, one more, I'm going to need some final dancing.
But also, there's something nice about watching a performance, and you can kind of just reminisce about the night with the people, you know?
Yeah.
You're just you've gotten a lot of dancing out at the previous. They go, all right, let's do a wind down
right
at the box. Let's just watch these people poop on stage. And then as you leave, you go, sweetie, there's your Uber.
Because I wanted
to
ask
place.
You about, because I would like that. Like, do you do, if it's me, like, I'd like.
You go hotel room.
Thank you. You do if you do like a hotel, or you do a slice, or you do a little nightcap, little move, maybe at the spot. I'm saying like
maybe at the spot like you have pizza delivered or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like some kind of nice little.
I think almost after that great of a night.
I did that at the wedding. My sister's wedding.
Oh yeah, you got to fuck. We got to talk about that.
We were coming back to the house, and everyone would come back at different times.
Yeah.
But around the same 2 to 4, 3 to 4, and I threw in a DiGiorno.
Is that frozen?
Yeah, dude. Pulled it out, threw it on a cutting.
How late did you stay up that night?
Like 4:35. Really? Yeah, dude. We were doing bits hard. The first room when you walk in was the TV living room.
Is this your home or like a Airbnb? What is it?
We rented this house, like
Airbnb,
my cousins,
right.
all the cousins. And so it was like
no parents.
10 of us. No, it was just the
that's
cousins.
Great. Do they all
oh yeah, everyone was. I mean, a couple of my cousin Luke, like they were, he was drink. Everyone, pretty much everyone except me was.
Your sister's gonna listen to this episode and be like, "How are they not bringing up the wedding yet?"
Yeah. Oh my God, the wedding.
She's gonna have to slog through 40 minutes of stuff.
Yeah,
she's gonna go Didge again. They're bringing up Didge before my wedding. Congrats, Hardy's sister. I wish you a long life of love and happiness.
Before the wedding.
Didge before. Did you grab Didge at all at the wedding?
Okay, so what do we think about wedding Didge? I don't. First of all, I think that's totally. I think it's totally out of bounds. It is my sister's wedding. I am not Didge grabbing. I think it's sanctimonious ground. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I was like, because
I've been through this. I went to a wedding and my buddies were like, "She's into you. Why don't you go talk to her?" I go, "I see you guys once a year, and I'm gonna waste it going talking to this loser."
Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm hanging out with my boys.
Yeah, no, and we're trying to like this is the whole point. Let's have some fun. Let's talk, to each other for a while. Let's hang out. Let's not, And I got duties too, but that's a weird,
Got duties.
I had duties, dude, like straight up, because I was the officiant. Yeah, dude, it was a lot. Yeah,
did you cry?
It was a lot of fun. I didn't cry while I was doing it, no, but I did cry. They did a bunch of stuff and speeches the night before the rehearsal, and It was very emotional. Like my sister and Bryant, when they were doing their speech themselves, they were crying. And it was very it was lovely. Brian goes, so their dog is Arabelle, and Brian starts crying while he's talking, and everyone's like, what the hell? Come on, like, because they've been crying so much. And he's like, well, it's very different saying it in front of Arabelle, and that got a huge. So
what do you think about this? Fun. I think the best part of the worst part of the wedding
is the
after party post wedding.
Oh, I mean, I think this is a good decent take. I will say though, for my sisters, real quick.
Yeah, of course, it was fantastic. Yeah.
No, well, she did this post thing.
Yeah. On
Main Street at the Lemon Press in Nantucket, where she had like food, burgers, fries.
Yeah.
DJ. This is after the wedding ceremony, and everyone went there, and that was a fucking riot.
Hold on. So, I think the wedding in and of itself is the best part.
The actual...
These people that are like, just go to the dinner. There's some people that don't go to the church.
Really?
There are people that don't... They're like, I'm not going. I'm going to like the... dinner and then after party.
In the ceremony were maybe my favorite part of the whole week. I was standing there, but I wasn't even saying them, and it was awesome to watch. Yeah.
So
I agree. There are people that do that. They just go right to
the night before is very fun too. Just friends and close friends and family, and the speeches, the rehearsal dinner. Top
level night.
That's great.
Top level night, and the third. If you get in on the third, if you get in the one more night before, because
that's Wild Town.
Dude, we were eating a roasted chicken with all the lights off in the kitchen. Me, my brother, and my other friend growing up. And just like, hanging out. Having a blast. Yeah. It's like, that sounds so fun.
But
we were like telling
sounds like you kind of had to be there for that one, but
yeah. Roasted, yeah.
But the dinner and the wedding speeches are fun. But like the dance floor party after, where everyone's just getting blacked out dancing, I'm not like it's probably my least favorite part of the wedding.
Yeah,
because then it starts to become pressure.
On this too, because I kind of agree with you. Because also I feel like people are just like forcing you to dance, like they're like hammering you to dance.
Come on.
What is it? Well, come on. We never
What are you
see
doing?
each other.
What are you doing sitting down? Come dance. It's like I'm talking to my uncle, all right? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of Yeah, there's a lot. That's kind of a marathon because by that time, depending on what you think, you went to the thing, you had dinner, the speeches. My brother and my dad gave lights out speeches. My brother just gave one of those classic, like just all time speeches. How he brought my sister to show and tell, and I was like, oh, he's already got him. Early, he goes, yeah, I like brought my sister to show and tell when I was young. They were like, oh, like you can just, it's fun, man. It's fun. Yeah. Weddings are, and the cousin house, dude.
Did you do a speech at all or no?
I did like kind of
You did you were the officiator. Did you do another speech?
Yeah, well, I gave like some background, I interviewed my sister and Brian for and so I gave like a speech with some background on the relationship and some jokes, like it was fun.
Did you do down the mids? Did you go bass?
Yeah, no, I didn't do any. It's kind of interesting for me. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do any. I got a big
worst comes to worst, you just go into your act. If you really start bombing,
that's what's weird for me
your sister's
because I don't
like,
know.
What's he doing?
I feel like it would be much harder. It'd be even weirder for me.
Yes.
Of all the people to just kind of buckle and do his act, but I got a nice pop. It was pouring rain, and I go, "Thank you, everyone, for coming to beautiful Nantucket," and I do a little turn to look at the rain.
Yeah,
Nantucket.
Funny.
Yeah, it was that was probably my best, my big. But people were very. You know what happened, man? After I didn't do too much. Like I got out of the way. I memorized everything. The vow, like, do you take Brian to be your lawfully wedded husband? I made sure wasn't looking at anything. I memorized everything. I made sure there were moments of silence. I did an introduction. I wrote about Nantucket and how it was important to her.
Suit, tie.
Oh yeah, suit, tie. So people were very complimentary.
Were you a groomsman or no? No.
No, I was just the officiant. But I
were
was
any
at
of your
the
brothers
party.
groomsmen?
My brother was the man of honor. My sister made him.
Oh,
okay. Kind of
for your sister. Yeah.
So he gave a speech at dinner, and then my dad also.
Yeah.
But people were very everyone was so nice that eventually you said this one time. I mean, you probably did really well too when you gave a speech. But they're so nice. Everyone's so nice to you. By the end of the night, you're like, God, I feel so good.
Yeah.
This isn't even about me.
No, I did.
And I feel so. Everyone makes me feel so. They just even if they're just thanking you for doing it, they're not saying, "Oh my God, you're brilliant." They're just like, "Thank you so much. You did a good job."
Right.
You're like, "Yeah, this feels great."
Now, is that a rep?
That's a rep.
You go up to a girl at the wedding?
I think no, but I thought you were gonna say performing. I think that's a performance rep.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because I had to write that shit out, write it on a whitebboard a billion times.
You go up to
it.
You go up to a chick that did a speech. You go, "Hey, nice speech." Is that a rep? Where's that on the hierarchy?
You get a rep at a wedding. I'll tell you this much: someone came up to me at the wedding and said, "Hey, what's going?"
Girl.
Yeah. And I stood there. It was late at night, and after a second, I was like, "Yeah,
not tonight.
Water's good. The water's. We were drinking water." And then she was like, "All right," and walked away. And I was like, "God, I was so awkward there." I walked home. I was like, that was not my finest hour.
That's fine. But so they had an after party where after the dancing, then everyone goes and gets food,
and it was the most.
Now that gets good again.
Unbelievable.
That part gets good. The after party.
Kind of a little of a schmutz curmudgeon. I was watching the Michigan game a little bit at the wedding dancing because I was tired. I'm fucking, my foot hurts.
And you're not getting the booze energy that everyone else is.
I'm eating cake. Everyone's like, "Come on," like you were saying, and I'm like, "Leave me." I'm like, I know.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, and then you're tired, and then the goodbyes, 1,000, and then finally you make it to this after thing, and you're like, I can't even believe I'm here.
Yeah.
And then you see a couple of darts outside, and you're like, wait, this after thing is kind of nice, dude. This thing.
You hit some darts?
Oh, yeah, my buddy, I was darting. I left him there, but listen, it's my sister's wedding. My buddy Tyler, on Thursday night, he bought a rack. He bought he bought some beers from the package store.
Yeah.
We went to the grocery store, and he goes, yeah, and I'll take a pack of Camel Lights. And he looked at me, and he was like, party pack. And I was like, oh, I'm darting.
Party pack.
Dude, if someone says party pack, dude, and then you got a cousin's house going, dude, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I'm a human being. We're going out back with the cuz. We're telling my buddy cousin Luke. This was so funny.
And that story circle too. When you're doing darts, story circle.
We were crying, dude. My cousin Luke says that New York. He's gonna die. That this came up in the pod.
Does he listen to it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna send it to him now. My sister or my cousin, my Samantha, one of my other cousins. Yeah. She lives in New York City too. Right? Yeah. We all kind of live. Most of the cousins. The friends? This is a different. She has a bunch of friends too.
Was she there?
The one Taylor, with the... No, Taylor didn't make it. Great call. She was gonna be in the cousin's house. It would have been even rowdier. Okay, but my cousin Samantha she lives in New York, and her brother, my cousin Luke too. Luke talks about how New York City is boring. How funny is that?
He's not totally wrong.
So everyone starts getting like, they're laughing, but they're tight too. Because you're like, Bucky, what do you mean? Of all the things you could say about boring? And he's like, yeah, it's just New York City.
He's not totally wrong. All people do is go to bars and drink. Is that what he said? All you do is go to restaurants and go to bars. You can't hike.
You can't know. That's what he said. So
you
now
can't
he
go
was
to
a
the
little
beach.
drunk. So he was like, he wasn't. Yeah, but he was like, "Where's there a mountain?" He said that. Well,
yeah.
And I kept encouraging. I was like, he's absolutely right. It's fucking boring. It's a good take.
It's not the worst take.
Right? It's not the worst take. And we were dying. We were just talking about how most of our things that we said in defense were about sex parties. Oddly enough, we were like, "There's so many sex parties," and we were all like, "Why do we keep bringing up?" But the first room, dude, when
the guy always looking for the better sex party. Yep, there's got to be a better sex party.
Is this the top sex party? But the first room when you walked in, I don't know if you've had houses like this. I'm going to remember this for my whole life. Is the living.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you create this great situation where even if people are not hangouters, they can't get to their room unless they walk by the banter room, and then they always crack a little. They go, nah, I'll stand here for 10. And then you get someone that you don't usually get standing there ripping jokes for 10, 20. You know?
It's like a sitcom kind of. They open up right into the scene.
Yes. And you can even see them trying to go. They're like, all right, let's hit the sack. And you're like, oh, and then they hang a little more. Oh, fine.
Let's make some memories, John. We haven't seen each other in 10 years.
Come on, John. So it was I had a lot of fun, dude. I had a
God, I need to go to a wedding. I haven't been to a. That's the thing. I have a lot of acquaintances, but not enough good friends.
This is a great take of yours. I haven't heard.
I'm not like invited to a lot of weddings.
Do you want to be though?
No, but now that we're talking about it, I'd like to go to. Like, I think a wedding a year is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's not bad. If you could schedule it so. Yeah. Would you, so post this whole night to bring it back. It would be nice if you had some kind of like way to nightcap.
Yeah, you're getting laid.
You know? Yeah. Back at the crib.
That would be the last part of this night, would be getting laid.
I think it'd be nice though, just going to say.
Doesn't have to be the girl.
It would have been nice to have gotten laid.
Earlier?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
But you gotta have
like in the Escalade to the club.
Yeah. This is why you have to be with the girl. You have to get it to a point where that's like you guys are on the same page with that.
Knicks game bathroom stall.
That's hot.
No, it's gross, dude.
You know, like someone gets a rebound. Do me. Oh,
have you seen that TikTok, dude, of like some guy at a game?
That's actually almost impossible. No, does he do that?
It's like a public stall, and the guy comes. They the police pull open the door, and it's some guy zipping up his pants, and the girl is like really young.
Oh, that's not good.
And it's like like very bad TikTok.
Yeah.
It was one of those where you're like, oh, this is wild, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, like what is happening?
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen Priscilla?
What's that?
It's like it's a movie out where like it was one of the women that dated Elvis.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the movie opens up and I'm like, this girl's like 15. And everyone's like, so great.
Everyone's like,
Elvis.
say it in the movie theater. This girl is 15.
And the movie's incredible because, to my opinion, it doesn't romanticize that notion, but it does. Sofia Coppola directed it. It does just show what happened in the relationship. But I'm like watching it, and I'm like, this is so How
about Ferrari trailer, huh?
I can't wait. There's
no
so
two people
much.
can occupy the same place, the same area during the same time.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man. Yeah, so I'm going out tonight. Bermonti's
he's
trying to get in. Like we were talking, he goes, "What are you doing tonight?" I go, "Well, I'm going out of my college," but he goes, "Well, I might after my show if you don't mind."
That's what he said?
And I go, "I do mind actually." Here's the thing.
You're going by Fabrizi. Are you doing Fabrizi?
No, this isn't Fabrizio. This is Brooklyn. I'm going to some bar in Brooklyn. But here's the thing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's going to be bad to say. I hope Mike's not. And I've actually told this to him.
I don't think he's going to care.
To him to his face. I've told him to this. Me and him don't work well together. It's the hunter and gatherer thing. Like, we don't work well going out together.
Because
we'll both get in each other's heads.
But are you both hunters or gatherers, or you don't know?
Neither of us are true hunters. If I get inspired, I can muster up a hunting expedition. And it's not up to me really when I get inspired. I can't conjure it.
Yeah, can I conjure a hunt?
Can I conjure a hunt?
I think you're right. I don't think I operate. I don't think I wouldn't say truly conjure like flip a switch.
Right, exactly.
I don't know. That's a certain. Yeah, we've talked about that. That's a tough guy. Like most people probably don't even want to hang out with that guy too much. No. It's a guy who's straight up conjuring hunts.
Yeah, you don't even know who he is. But yeah, if me and Mike go out together, we'll both just talk to each other, be like, you should go talk to that girl. She's kind of hot. And neither of us, that's the worst thing to say, is you should go talk to that girl. It should just be done. It should be, you know what I mean? Like talking about it is the worst thing you can do.
Right. Like you guys don't compliment each other because you end up kind of just talking about how
we should.
You should be. I have people I'm like that with all the time.
Yeah. So the guys I'm going out with tonight, they're naturals, they're hunters. All of them are very huntish. And so I'm gonna.
Really? Do you don't have any gather? You might want.
I'm probably the only gather. There's another gather. Go-Go is a gather. Go-Go's a gather.
I like you. You want if ideal for me, I'd like at least one pure gatherer.
Yeah.
Because honeys are going to stray too far if you don't have a world-class gatherer.
Here's the thing.
I know we've kind of chat on the gatherer a little bit over time. The hunter sort of gets this fanfare that's not necessarily warranted. Okay?
They're all the flashing lights. They're not like the director. They're the lead actor.
That's right. They're
but
the wide
nothing can
receiver.
The movie's not made without a director.
That's right. They're the wide receiver, the hunters. And they're like that too. There's a little bit of ego.
No, like they're a guard.
Yeah. A guard?
Yeah.
No, because I'm saying they're flashy.
A gatherer isn't flashy.
No, not a gatherer, a hunter.
A hunter's like the wide receiver.
Yes.
Right.
A gatherer is like
like a left
center, a left guard.
A gatherer's like the left tackle. Like a solid left tackle.
I love that. Just as important as any
More
position.
Important.
That's right. I love it. I love
Says two gatherers.
The left tackle. You'll get paid though. You got to pay a left tackle.
And if you don't have a good left tackle, the whole season's
You're done.
over.
You can't even throw passes.
Yeah, you're getting rushed.
Because you're hunting and people are just leaving. When
your wide receiver needs a base to get back to if the hunt doesn't go well to get some rejuvenation. He needs to get energy from the gather.
Yeah, and a hunter most of the time is probably a shallow dick bag.
Right.
So you need a guy who can kind of be like, all right, just sit out. I'm a good conversationalist.
Here's the beauty, though, of tonight.
Yeah.
We're going out with, like, a couple couples, too, and then, like,
really?
Like 3 or 4 single girls. So it's like a group of, like, 8, 9 people, 50-50 ratio.
Yeah, this is a premium